Like and subscribe right now, or you're going to have terrible luck for the next week. Who says bodybuilding is only for men? The word bodybuilding often relates to men. But in actuality, today men and women are equally performing bodybuilding to develop their personalities. Since the first female bodybuilding competition, held in 1970, women got a platform to show their body strength and attractive physique. Since then, women have proved that they can be as attractive and sexiest as men. So if you have a misconception that female bodybuilders never look sexy and attractive, we have broken down a list of the 15 most beautiful female bodybuilders in the world. Number 15. Erica Cordie.
Did you catch that?
We got a little peg bounce action.
Erica Cordie never set out to be a beautiful bodybuilder, but looking at her, it's very clear she is. The leading fitness model grew up in Sturgis, South Dakota, and had a passion for snow skiing. However, when she was 17, she suffered an injury to her right knee that required intensive rehabilitation and screws to hold it together. Erica got involved in bodybuilding to help with the rehabilitation process. But it also acted as a distraction from no longer being able to ski. Even though Erica deals with intense knee pain every day, she doesn't let it stop her from being the best version of herself that she can be. Alongside being a bodybuilder, she is also a media personality, fitness expert, and model, and calendar girl. After moving to Colorado in the year 2000 and working hard for 3 years, she entered her first competition, and it was a knockout. Erica won first place in the mile-high heavyweight natural bodybuilding show, but Erica didn't like the extreme dieting side of bodybuilding and decided not to compete any longer. Before moving to the next number, we just want a small favor from you. Like this video and subscribe to our channel. Press the bell icon and get 1 week good luck for you. Try this, it really works. Number 14. Julia Vins.
I'm very happy that you like my new vlog. It was in Russian and probably
You don't get a name like Muscle Barbie by looking like a gargoyle. Julia Vins is a stunning Russian-born powerlifter who has an impressive resume when it comes to fitness. She's also strikingly beautiful while she does it. Julia was always told that powerlifting wasn't for girls, but as any woman knows, there's nothing more empowering than being told you can't do something, and then doing it. Julia is proof of that. Not only is she a weapon at the gym, but she can also lift 400 pounds, which is as much as a bear, tiger, gorilla, or lion. Given her astounding strength and beautiful looks, it's not hard to imagine that Julia's worked up quite the following. Her social media pages are flooded with compliments from her fans, both male and female. Julia started going to the gym when she was 15 and liked watching what exercises the men were doing. She decided to try out what they were doing and build muscle mass at the same time. And it didn't take long before it became her passion, and she is now recognized throughout the world. Number 13. Juliana Malakarn.
Olympian champion,
Juliana Malakarn was always inspired by Monica Brandt, an IFBB figure competitor and former fitness competitor. But she didn't just remain inspired by her and keep living the life like a normal lady. Instead, she started training to become a professional bodybuilder. When she got training underway, the 124-pound woman from Sao Paulo, Brazil, entered the 2005 IFBB Amateur Body Fitness Championships in Sao Paulo. It was here that she earned her pro card. Showing the world that she had real talent, Juliana moved to the United States 2 years after her win and competed in physique and fitness competitions. She picked up 3 wins in a row from 2012 to 2014 in the New York Pro Championships women's physique category. She also lost only by a small margin in the 2014 Olympia Women's Physique Showdown. Still, she won it for the next 3 years. Juliana is now 46 and has one of the most impressive physiques you may ever see. But it's not something she achieved overnight. Juliana recommends a 6-day training routine with Sunday as a day of rest. Each day focuses on a different part of the body, working on the chest, hamstrings, arms, quads, shoulders, and back. Number 12. Bridget Goulds.
I'm one of Coalition Nutrition's sponsored athletes.
Bridget Goulds is a young and beautiful fitness enthusiast who has proven herself as a capable weight trainer with a lot of talent. And while many people can have a lot of talent, it takes someone special who wishes to share it with others and allow them to be involved in the journey. Alongside being the best version of herself that she can be, Bridget is passionate about making sure that she can be a role model and source of inspiration for others. Bridget believes that there are a lot of assumptions about weight training, such as it being a male-dominated sport that females can't be a part of. However, Bridget says the female division of weight training is thriving, and social media can allow her and others to be sources of advice and inspiration. Bridget has her own website, and this platform is a gold mine of information for any woman or man who is thinking about getting into weight training. It has a 4-week leg training program, an overall 4-week training program, a program for nutrition and diet, and one for training and diet in one. These programs are available for a free, but can you really put a price on being able to transform your life as Bridget did? Number 11. Larissa Reis.
So right here with Larissa Reis. Oh my God, you look beautiful. How are you?
Larissa Reis is a beautiful Brazilian woman with a passion for succeeding and a desire to be the best she can be. After growing up in Brazil with strict parents, Larissa set herself on a path of fitness competition and sports. This fierce woman is now one you wouldn't want to mess with. But she didn't just reach the top of her game immediately. Larissa was a playmate in the Playboy world, and this allowed her to get her foot in the door of the fitness industry. She then went on to represent Nutrex, a supplement company, and enter many fitness competitions. Her accolades are impressive. She won the Atlantic City Pro Brazilian Championships and South American Championships too. She also spends 6 days a week working out, making sure she has what it takes to beat her competition in the bodybuilding scene. Alongside exercise, Larissa is also quite careful with what she eats. She will consume 5 meals a day, and these can typically consist of oatmeal, egg whites, sweet potato, spinach, and turkey breast. She also indulges in the odd sweet treat or two, such as diet jello. Number 10. Debbie Lazziski. The very beautiful Debbie Lazziski is classed as the 3rd best female bodybuilder on the ranking list for IFBB Pro Women's Bodybuilding. Once you see her in competition mode, you'll know why Debbie has been involved in bodybuilding since she was 20 years old. After appreciating the physique of Linda Hamilton in The Terminator. 4 years later she took out her first competition, and she was hooked. Still, the wins didn't come easy for Debbie, who said she always seemed to enter the wrong competition at the wrong time. Throughout her amateur career, she lost points for being too pretty or for having a back that was too defined for amateur competition. When she finally managed to get her pro card, she showed the world what she was made of. She placed in the top 6 of every Miss Olympia and Miss International competition she entered in 2009, and was then 2nd in Miss Olympia in 2012. Even though Debbie is heavily involved in bodybuilding, she does have other interests. She's interested in interior design and home decorating, and has also released a coffee table book with photos of herself and inspirational quotes. Number 9. Bakur Nabiva.
What is that? It looks like
When you see pictures of Bakur Nabiva in a long-sleeved shirt and trousers, you would think she's like any regular beautiful woman. But when you see her in her workout gear, all you'll be able to say is wow. The Bakur is a bodybuilder, and a fine one at that. Bakur was born in Azerbaijan and is of Ukrainian descent. During her high school years, she was bullied for having skinny legs. First I started with the legs, because I was insecure about skinny legs. She attended a gym, but as the bullying continued she put a lot of focus into muscle building. To keep track of her progress, Bakur started posting her workout photos and videos on Instagram. The consistency paid off, and in no time at all, she had over 100,000 followers and was growing. Bakur is in her 20s and is continuously complimented for her stunning figure and looks. From her striking eyes to her long brown hair, she is the epitome of beauty. Within a few short years, Bakur's Instagram following grew to over 3.5 million. She also has thousands of YouTube followers and millions of views on each of the videos she puts up. Bakur's bodybuilding skills are undeniable, but her beauty surely helps too. Number 8. Shakuntala Rothor. Looking at Shakuntala Rothor, it's hard not to think she's a model for a magazine or a TV commercial. She's just that stunning. Instead, Shweta is an international physique athlete and a very good one. Shweta is the first female from India to win a world championship medal, having picked up the bronze at the WBPF World Championship in its 6th year. She also became the 49th Asian champion and was Miss World 2014 Fitness Physique, but the winning streak didn't end there. The beautiful Shweta was announced as the Miss India Sports Physique Champion in 2015 and was Miss India in 2016 and 2017. When she's not busy competing, Shweta is busy with her business. She founded Fitness Forever and is also a brand ambassador for avatars and muscle tech. Here's a fun fact: Shweta is also an engineer, having studied biochemical engineering at Manipur University. No matter what Shweta decides to do, she always manages to pull it off, and with style and grace. That might be why she also managed to be the founder and president of the non-government organization. Number 7. Navrit Josen.
My name is Navrit Josen. I'm the national artist from MAC Cosmetics.
There's a common misconception that bodybuilders must have a lot of bulk whether you're a male or a female, but Navrit Josen is proof that you can be a bodybuilder with a focus on muscle tone and symmetry instead. Navrit is from Jalandhar and is a makeup artist for a major international cosmetics company that works out of Delhi. But when she's not working hard with her company, she's putting all her time and effort into her bodybuilding passion. Navrit competes in the bikini class category, which is more focused on muscle definition than mass. She has a remarkable record in both national and international competitions and turns heads wherever she goes. Navrit has competed in the NPC New York Grand Prix, which she placed first in, and the NPC Eastern USA Championship, which earned her a 2nd place. She also has top-tier placings in bikini novice championships, such as the NPC Fort Lauderdale Cup. This amazing woman is breaking down all gender barriers. While she works in a mostly female-oriented industry, she's competing in a male-dominated sport. Number 6. Kiki Vice.
My name's Kiki Vice. I'm here with Blackstone Labs at Pure Life Bakur Nabiva.
Some women are able to get the figure they desire with very little work. Others, though, have to put in months and years of hard work, but when they finally reach their goals, the journey is all the more rewarding. For Kiki Vice, that couldn't be truer. Kiki is a bodybuilder-sponsored athlete and fitness model from Melbourne, Australia. In 2011, she was frustrated with her body as she was underweight, especially for her 5'10" frames, and as we all know, when you're frustrated with something that's within your power to change, you change it, so she did. Kiki worked out at the gym and focused on different parts of her body to add muscle mass. She posted pictures of herself on the internet as she progressed and her following grew. It wasn't long until she was competing in competitions and amateur shows, and she became one of Australia's leading fitness icons. Kiki is a beautiful woman that has worked hard to get where she is, but she has some potentially life-changing advice for her fans. She says your passion and your work is gonna take up and fill the majority of your time and life. The only way to be truly satisfied with what you do is to believe in yourself and be confident in your direction. Number 5. Amanda Latona.
I'm doing squats, then I'll do a squat.
The stunning Amanda Latona is from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and she always had a passion for music. In 1998, when she was 18, she was in a band in Florida called Innocence alongside Britney Spears. Amanda was asked to go to the gym to keep in shape, and surprisingly, she found that music wasn't her only calling. When her attempt to go solo in her music career failed, Amanda focused on her fitness and decided she would try and become a professional bikini athlete. In her first competition, the 2003 Miss Bikini Florida, all her hard work paid off and she placed first. She also placed first in 4 Muscle Mania shows and dominated 5 NPC competitions too. In every competition Amanda entered, she walked away with the trophy. After years of training, Amanda finally gained her pro card in 2009. Then, by the age of 35, this stunning woman had placed in over 24 competitions, had 4 Olympia victories and 10 IFBB Bikini Pro wins. Then she decided to give back. The self-proclaimed booty queen became an online personal trainer, so that she could inspire and encourage a new generation of fitness icons. Number 4. Michiko Nishiwaki. Michiko Nishiwaki stands out from the crowd for many reasons. Not only is she a beautiful female bodybuilder, but she also chose a career path and passion that was very rare at the time in Japan. Michiko was born in 1957 in Funabashi, Chiba, Japan, and grew up in Tokyo. She was always interested in gymnastics and volleyball, but was never satisfied with her body. She felt like her legs were too heavy compared to her upper body. She became interested in bodybuilding, but it wasn't until her father's death that she decided to plan her own future. Even though it was unusual at the time, Michiko became a powerlifter. She was then the first female powerlifting champion and the first in Japan, too. One of her most monumental achievements was opening 3 fitness clubs in co-ownership with her brother, but that's not all. Michiko also became an actress, stunt woman fighter, choreographer, and martial artist. She was Lucy Liu's stunned woman in Charlie's Angels and also appeared in Blade Rush Hour 2 and Man on the Moon. Michiko may be a beautiful woman, but she's also one who has an incredible set of skills that are recognized around the world. Before we move on, I've got a little challenge for you that'll take me 5 seconds to complete. So here's the deal: you just leave a like on this video, smash that subscribes button and hit the notification bell, and you'll get 15 years of amazing luck. Try it, it really works. Number 3. Kathleen Tessieri.
Not accepted by the popular crowd.
Kathleen Tessieri is a fitness model and IFBB figure pro, but unlike many other female bodybuilders who can make training a full-time job, Kathleen can't. She already has a full-time job and must work that little bit harder to fit training around her everyday work. Still, she is a woman to admire for how she manages to maintain her peak fitness. Kathleen was born at the Landstuhl Air Force Base in Germany and was raised in an Air Force family. When she was 5 years old, her father transferred to the Utah Hill Air Force Base, and she has been in the United States ever since. After entering the Miss Hawaiian Tropic contest in 2005, the beautiful Kathleen realized just how passionate she was about healthy living and fitness. She began entering bodybuilding and fitness competitions, and has become a household name in the industry. Kathleen has been a cover model for various magazines, and was even the Flex Bikini Model Search winner. She manages all this while working full-time in the Air Force. This fierce, admirable woman is one that you can't help but look up to. Number 2. Pauline Nordin.
Badass fighter, but it's all posing.
Pauline Nordin lives and breathes fitness, and this stunning woman has an impressive resume that shows she's pretty talented in the fitness field too. Pauline was born in 1982 in is.The, Sweden. She is an IFBB fitness competitor, a fitness model, fitness trainer, journalist, and pro figure athlete. Wow, is there anything Pauline can't do? From age 12 to 17 she struggled with her body image and eating disorders and weighed a mere 85 pounds. When she started going to the gym and eating healthy, her life changed. She was motivated to be like the fitness models on magazine covers, and that would mean looking after her health and body a little more. She began training in 1999 and was competition ready by 2002. She has several wins and placings under her belt, but she doesn't just remain in the competition world to broaden her resume. You will also find Pauline modeling for fitness magazines and writing for them too. She was also the Biggest Loser TV show's Swedish trainer. Alongside being an athlete, you can't help but appreciate her way with words. Pauline regularly writes for Bodybuilding.com, which is the world's largest online fitness store. Number 1. Oksana Grishina. There's one word to describe Oksana Grishina, and that is stunning. She is an incredibly fit-toned woman and one that many men and women look up to. Oksana grew up in Latvia and Russia and graduated from the University of Kaliningrad with a degree in physical training and sports. She is a former gymnast and professional fitness competitor with a lot to offer the industry. Oksana has 4 Miss Olympia titles, 10 Arnold Classic competition wins, and a number of national titles under her belt that would impress the harshest of critics. Oksana even became the second ever Russian athlete to get her IFBB Fitness Pro card. She retired from competing in 2017, but continues to give back to the industry in many ways. Oksana runs a pole fitness competition league, which she dedicates a lot of time to. She holds a pole sport championship in Long Beach, California, and also won at the Mr. Olympia event in Las Vegas too. Oksana's not only beautiful, but she is a fit, impressive go-getter who's still making waves in the fitness world. Bodybuilders have a certain look about them. Their muscles are defined and they have a particular set of skills that the average person lacks. Like, being able to lift something that weighs 400 pounds. The definition of beauty can change as a result, but don't you think these women are just stunning? They also redefine what you think a bodybuilder has to look like. Also, check out our other cool stuff showing up on the screen right now. See you next time.